Good morning dear students, welcome back to CLE Science online class. I hope you all are absolutely fine. So dear students, in the last class we are learning about the concept of tissues, is it? So dear students, when we are talking about the tissues, these tissues are nothing but the group of the cells, is it? So what is the basic unit of the living organism? That is the cells, and this cells it gives the tissues. The group of the cells is called as the tissues. So let us learn some another facts about the tissues. What are the functions of the tissues in plant life and the animal life? Okay dear students, so let's discuss the concept of plant life and the animal life. So dear students, today we are going to discuss the plant tissue classification. So dear students, this is very important concept. If you remember this chart itself, it is easy to remember the family of tissues in the plants, is it? So dear students, the question will not going to ask that draw a chart of plant tissues, but we must to remember this for learning all the things, okay, because one is related to the another thing. So when we are going to classify this plant tissues is usually divided into two categories. What are those two categories? Let us discuss one by one. So first one is the meristematic tissues and next is the permanent tissues. So this plant tissues having the two classification, that is the meristematic tissues and the permanent tissues. This meristematic tissues having the another three categories. So first one is the apical meristematic tissues, next is the intercalary, next is the lateral meristematic tissues. What are the three meristematic tissues are there? That is the apical meristematic tissues, next is the intercalary meristematic tissues, next is the lateral meristematic tissues. So dear students, don't get confused, we are going to cover one by one. When we are talking about the permanent tissues, here totally two types are there, First one is the simple, next is the complex, okay. So when we are going to classify the simple permanent tissues, what are the things are there? Parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, okay. So what are the three things are there? Parenchyma, collenchyma and next is the sclerenchyma. So these three things we have to be learned in the simple permanent tissues. Again this parenchyma having the two classification. First one is the chlorenchyma, next is the arenchyma. So dear students, this like a family, like father, grandfather, mother, grandchildren, kaka, kaki, kaka's wife, kaki, okay, then their children. So in this way the plant tissue have a very big family, okay. So suppose his plant tissue is the leader, okay, this plant tissue is the leader. What are the two another things, or you can say the two sons of this plant tissue, that is the meristematic tissues and this permanent tissues. Then again what happened, the families will going to be distributed here, they are going to be separated here. So in the meristematic tissue family, how many members are there? Three members, apical, intercalary, lateral. So these are the three sons of the meristematic tissues. Keep in this way, so it is easy to remember, otherwise you will get confused. And this permanent tissues another two daughters, okay. What these two daughters are simple permanent tissues and the complex permanent tissues. So these are the two daughters of permanent tissues. Again the simple permanent tissue is going to get married with another person, then again she got a three children, okay. What are those children names? Parenchyma, collenchyma, sterenchyma, sclerenchyma. Then later on parenchyma is the big one, so again he got married, okay. Then parenchyma what happened? Again he got two another members, that is the chlorenchyma and the arenchyma. So dear students, if you are learning in this way, it is very easy to understand as well as to remember also, okay. Just use your logic to remember all these things, otherwise it will going to be mesh up in your mind and you will get a bad result, okay. So this things we have to be covered here. So when we are talking about the complex permanent tissues, one is the xylem, next is the phloem. Okay, let us learn one by one. Let us learn about the meristematic tissues. So here already we have learned totally 3 things are there: apical, lateral, intercalary. Okay, so meristematic tissues are found in the growing region. Dear students, keep in your mind where you got this type of tissues, where in the growing region of the plants, like a tip of the root, stem and the branches. They divide continuously and help in the growth of the plants. So there are 3 types of meristematic tissue. So the question can be asked, write a short note on meristematic tissue. So at that situation you have to be answer such type of question that meristematic tissues are found in the growing region, okay, where the plants grow, where the branches grow, such type of region you will get the meristematic tissues. Okay, so as well as where you can get the tip of the root, you can get this meristematic tissues. Okay, so again, how many classifications are there in the meristematic tissues? 3 classification: apical, lateral, intercalary. Okay, let us learn one by one where it is existing. So these apical meristematic tissues are present in the tip of the stem and the roots. So dear students, keep in your mind where you can get it. You can get it as a tip of the stem and the roots. So what is the function of this apical meristematic tissues? That is the growth of the stem and the roots. Okay, so as you know that where you can get it, you can get it as a growth of the stem and the roots. In the next question, that is the lateral meristematic tissues are present in the sides of the stems and the roots. Okay, so suppose this is the plant, so where you can get this the apical meristematic tissues, which is the tips of the stem. Okay, this is the tips of the stem, so you will get here apical. Okay, you will get here apical. Okay, next lateral meristematic tissues are present in the side of the stem. These are the sides of the stems. Where you get this intercalary meristematic tissues, these are the present at the base of the leaf. Suppose this is the leaf, so this base of the leaves having the meristematic tissues, which helps in the growth of those parts. Okay, so these are the meristematic tissues you can find in the plants where in the growing region. Okay, so you can see here. So dear students, when we are talking about the meristematic tissues, so as I told, the axial meristem, shoot apical meristatum, okay, meristem, next is the lateral meristem and the adventitious meristem, root apical meristem. So dear students, in the root part you will get a apical. Okay, so this is the base part of the plant. Here you will get the lateral meristem, and where the growing regions are there, like flowers, fruits and leaves, so there you will get the axial meristem, or you can say shoot apical meristem part. Okay, so these are the some points we have covered today. Dear students, these are the some example of meristematic tissues, so you can refer your textbook also to learn these things. There also you will get a clear points, but dear students, while maintaining the notes, always write in points, not go for the paragraph questions, otherwise you will going to lose your marks. And always while drawing the biology concept, keep in your mind the neatness is very important, as well as diagram is also very important, otherwise you are going to lose your marks. Okay. So dear students, let's discuss about the permanent tissues. Okay, so permanent tissues, when we are talking, permanent means always fixed in the plants. Okay, it's not going to be die when the plant till the life of the plant. So permanent tissues are formed from the meristematic tissues. They do not divided and have permanent shape and size. How is the meristematic tissues are dividing? In similar way, they are not going to divide it. They will leave as it is. Okay, with the permanent shape and size. they different into types of the permanent tissues, and the permanent tissues are two main types, that they are simple permanent tissues and the complex permanent tissues. Already we have learned about the family. They are the simple permanent tissues and the complex permanent tissues are there. So in the simple permanent tissues, again we have a three classification. What are those? Parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma. Okay. So what are the three permanent tissues are there? Parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma. So these three things we have learned today. Okay. So dear students, in the next class we are going to cover these permanent tissues one by one, that is the parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma, and there we are going to discuss brief about the function and as well as how they are going to help to the plant for the growing purpose. Okay dear students, so let's meet in the next class with more knowledge, more excitement. Okay dear students, let's have a good day. Bye bye.